Bro, do you know Lenz's law?
Lenz law, yeah, state it.
Lenz's law states that induced EMF flows in such a direction to oppose the force that produces it.
Nigga,
Bro,
what
this
the
is
fuck?
a lifestyle, bro.
We go check him.
I'm
Relax.
extra smart, bro. I was born this way.
Let's go. Say it again.
It states that induced EMF flows in such a direction to oppose the force that produces it.
You wanted it different, bro.
You get me?
You wanted it differently.
That shows you how smart I am, right?
Nigga, shit.
That shows that I'm a real engineer because
You know what?
engineering is all about problem solving, bro. That's what life and
Alright, let's
engineering
go.
is about.
What other law do you want to
But
say?
yeah, we outside. We're in
What
Dadaboy studio. Wait, let's come on. Let's not take it too far. We're in Dadaboy studio.
You know we filming,
For real?
though. Yeah.
Yes, so make we talk. Huh? Dadaboy.
Bada boom, bada bang.
Hey, man looks smart.
Ladies
So
and
standard.
gentlemen, boys and girls. Yo, it's been a minute. So I want to say thank you to everybody that has been sending me messages about when is the next episode coming out. So guess what? We're here and we're filming. So many things have changed and we're back, baby. That's all I can say. We're back, baby. Plus,
We outside.
we outside. I got my guy in the building.
My brother.
One and only.
My brother.
Fresh to death.
My brother.
One of the only few people that can rock whatever and make it look like it's everything.
We came from God.
You understand?
God, yeah.
It's the sauce in there.
We came naked. So.
Engineer Ifeanyi.
See, bro.
Dude,
you've
You've been really, bro. You've been
I appreciate that, bro. This is the first time,
engineer.
like, my peer and my brother has actually addressed me
Yes,
the right way.
good.
Engineer Ifeanyi is here.
Engineer Ifeanyi Nwune is
At
in
your
the building.
service.
What up, my guy?
Bro, I'm chilling, man.
I like that.
Feels like a blessing. Feels like a full moon to be here, man. It was not a full moon today, but it feels like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How you feeling,
good
man?
vibes.
How you been?
Man, I'm great, man. I'm fantastic. Feeling blessed. You
Mhm.
know, appreciating life every day.
Well, we are
More
also
and more.
lucky that you are in Nigeria
Bro.
because this guy they
I'm
travel
lucky
past Buhari.
Bro, I'm lucky too. No, Buhari travel past me. no, Buhari they go. Buhari guys go medical treatment every week, bro. So it's different.
It's
He
crazy.
travel 52 times a year.
52 times a year.
Yeah.
That's you.
No, Buhari.
How'd you know this?
So 52 weeks make a year.
Oh, Mark. Sorry, I was slow on that one. God, see me out here making you looking extra smart. And it's never like this.
I'm dead.
Hey, man. So, how you been, dog? How you been,
Man,
my
I've been
guy?
good, man. I've been chilling, like I said, man. And so I'm happy, you know, to be in Lagos.
There you go.
And I'm, you know, like the first time in a long time. I spent like 8 months now here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the last 5 years or more, I haven't done that. And you know, it feels different. Like it feels great. You know, before it wasn't as fun as it is now.
Yeah.
Now, you know, things are getting better, small. So God is good,
I like that. And we have a studio now.
bro.
We have a studio now.
Oh
my guy.
yes, man. Okay, so we had the studio 2 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had the studio 2 years ago. We're working on a store now. You mean for the fashion house, right?
There you go.
Yeah. We're working on.
Sorry,
a store
my guy.
now.
Sorry, I had to readdress that. You know, you gotta be particular about your words
Right.
when it's the fashion world. So
Exactly.
we don't have a studio now. We have a what?
A showroom.
A showroom, a fashion house. You get me?
You get me?
You
That's what we
understand?
do.
I'm trying to be inclusive here, guys. All right, let's go.
We do high end. We do the highest level fashion. I mean,
Yep.
really, the goal is just to
Dude, you
change the taste level.
didn't you
of
make
us
the
and our
outfit
friends.
for was it Edward on Fire?
Yes, man. Yes, and that, to be honest, has been one of the dreams, you know, that we've had. Because you know what's crazy? Edwin and Fire I actually discovered just 2 years ago. I obviously, do you remember? I knew all
Yeah.
the songs, I knew all those jams, but I didn't really, you know, I didn't
we have
know.
a fly in the studio, bro.
Yo,
But
guys, backstory, we tried to get this fly
fly,
out. It was long.
Yeah,
and
don't worry,
it-
but it's still
it's-
here. So
it's-
the
it's- I
fly,
think it's from
it's
Benin.
the sauce.
But yeah, man. You know,
What do you mean the fly is from you had to, bro?
It's from Benin.
What do you mean? Like, okay, what?
Juju. Hey,
Leave my goddamn
Hey,
state
hey,
out
what
of
we
your
did.
mouth.
Hey, this is what we did.
All right, cool.
Get my goddamn state.
Out of your mouth.
I'm dead, but yeah, man. So when I discovered them, I was like,
You
wow.
just discovered
Bro, I
Edwin
discovered
on
it
Fire.
2 years ago, actually in the showroom. You know, I can't remember what made me discover them, but I started watching all their videos at the time, and then I discovered even Michael Jackson learned like style from them, like
Dude, they
in terms
are
of-
sauce.
in terms of his direction. Prince
They
even
not-
learned from
bro,
you know,
now they're the sauce kid.
Exactly, bro. These guys were on all these legends mood boards, and these same legends come back, 2 years after to make clothes for them. And then I'm like, wow, like, God is really good. But obviously, shout out to and big up to Ugo for putting us on. Because, that was Ugo's job and he got us on there too.
Yeah. Shout out to Ugo
make it happen.
Mozi.
Yeah, shout out to Ugo Mozi actually putting Africa on the
On
map
a good
and
level.
on a real high level. You know,
understand?
so more to come.
All right, so see, like, dude, like, it's crazy because you went to Covenant University, bro.
Covenant, not Coventry.
Covenant University. I didn't say Coventry.
He just said
I
Coventry.
I
This is
can
not
never
London,
switch. That's your school for
My Covenant
Coventry.
University is in Otta, Ogun State.
I know fit switch am.
You get
Don't
me?
worry. I know fit. So you went to Covenant University, right? People have dreams, bro. Like
Right.
people set dreams for themselves, aspirations, and certain set of things they want to achieve at a particular age and stuff like that, bro.
Right.
We literally just talked about you working with Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is a band that has been in the game forever.
Forever,
You understand? Like our fathers rocked to them.
Before we were born.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and it's crazy because we're also from a part of the world where dreams get crushed like this.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And for you to stay focused in the environments that you pass through, you understand? Not necessarily just with university, just with growing up in Nigeria
Yeah.
and still. Like there's something we used to say in Viacom about activating yourself locally but thinking globally. You understand? I'm sure activating is not the right word they use.
Yeah.
So don't hate me.
Yeah,
but
I
this
get
is
you.
you understand? But you because bro, I don't know you since you did uni.
Right,
You understand?
since uni.
We've been rocking since,
Yeah.
and I don't see you in that light. You understand?
Yeah.
But you seeing yourself, it's a different kind of like unlock, bro. Because
Yeah.
you could have easily just say, you know what, fuck this.
Yeah.
You understand? But how did you like put yourself together and say, you know what, we're gonna keep striving, we're gonna keep making high-end shit, and we're
Yeah.
gonna keep making dope shit.
Yeah, man.
You understand? And
exactly.
we're not just gonna say, okay, the
Settle
four
for
walls of
less.
this country is gonna be our market. We're gonna do it on this scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might even go.
Guess what, guys? Nobody in his life has ever asked him this question.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't expect
Nobody.
that. I didn't
Yes,
expect that. That
and
was a
nobody
good
in his
one.
life has
I
ever
don't-
asked. Nobody.
I know I'm gonna lie.
Nobody,
You
nobody.
killed
Yes,
that,
sir.
bro. That's a
Yeah.
great question.
That's me. And the way I put it in. Like,
Bro,
Yeah.
first of all, guys, Ace didn't send me this question before now. Like, and I was letting him know
dude,
that's crazy.
because you've been
I never seen
rocking
that
with the
before.
Giants now. All of a sudden, we got to send you questions. Sorry, yo.
I've never seen that before. I mean, that's a really, really great question because, I mean, I think that one dates back like all the way to like my childhood
Yeah.
and just being, bro, like, obviously, like, you already know how this place has always been. So for me personally, it's been my imaginations carrying me, man.
That's crazy.
You know, more importantly, because anything you can imagine and really believe in, you can actually manifest in real life. And from following that one principle since I was a kid, it's just been kind of just going through, and that's been my own God, you know, as you know, praying to God and kind of manifesting anything I kind of plan to do. So, you know, when it's the craziest ideas, like I remember when I was in primary school, they asked me what I want to do in the future. I said I wanted to make my own planet. You know, that's the level of us thinking.
So
I thought
okay.
it was possible to make a planet.
Oh yeah, they go now. See this guy out here saying he wants to make his own planet.
You know, I thought it was possible
Yeah, but
to
kids say
actually
the
create.
darndest things.
Do you understand?
I swear.
But that's how it's meant to be.
Yeah.
You meant to be that pure to imagine on any level. 'Cause that's
I like
what life
that.
is about. Life is
For
about
sure, for
imagine the craziest thing and
For
actually
sure. Let
manifesting
me guess. They thought you were crazy.
I mean, not really, because I did pass from school now.
You understand?
I
So they
did
believe say
again,
if you do am.
they say, oh yeah, man, it's possible. Who knows? You know, guys, they encourage me. And if you tell me no, I will tell you why you know. Get
You went to
sense.
a nice school, didn't you?
I went to a nice primary school, man.
What primary
So,
school you go to?
it was near my house. It's called Gloryville.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was called Gloryville. It was really nice, and they tried to be foreign. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think that has really encouraged me over time to just keep believing in anything I can conceive, and you know, and just studying artists over time. I studied like Basquiat, for example, Jean-Michel, and like Pablo Picasso. I really studied their quotes, you know, over time, and their way of, you know, Pablo Picasso was very inspired by Africans and African artists. Like Pablo started with great, like beautiful drawings, and then went back to drawing like a child. And it's the drawing that would look like children drawings that started selling for millions and millions of dollars. Pablo said anything you can imagine is real, you know, and that's really the principle I try to follow, because anything I imagine really is real. Because if it's not real to you, it can't be real to any other
Anybody
person.
else.
Yeah. So I mean, so that's what this principle I've been following. So it's not really the school or the space, you know, that I've been in. It's just been kind of like, you know, me following that, you know, that concept irrespective of the school, because you already know the school. Like my secondary school, I went to St. Finbar's. You know?
Shout out to Finbar's boys, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? I went to St. Finbar's, and that school was a crazy only boys school that, you know, naturally will kill anybody's dream. But I mean, you know, we thrive
No,
through.
but St. Finbar's, St. Finbar's be turning out great people.
It did turn out
Yeah,
epic people.
I know some
And
legends.
that's why you know nothing about the school. 'Cause, you know,
Yeah.
back then people would say, "Oh, what school did you go to?" Blah, blah, blah. Bro, that school don't mean shit.
For sure.
The school you went to don't mean nothing.
For sure.
Don't mean one. It's all about you as an
Yeah,
individual.
but kids stay in school.
No. Of course, stay in school. We all went to school. If you don't stay
I
in
got
school,
you.
you're gonna be a useless individual in life because your brain won't be able to organize shit. Like school helps you organize your life. You know, teach you how to organize yourself, which is still good. You know, however, what I'm saying is like the school wouldn't make you. It's you that will make yourself as a human being.
That's
you
for
know?
sure. What's the greatest thing Covenant taught you? Since you just said school
Yeah.
help you organize your life. So
I
what's the
think-
greatest thing you took out of
Yeah.
going to?
I just realized, like, you know, because I mean, obviously I have to leave almost every weekend because of
Yeah.
inactivities, but I realized I need social, all these parties and all that. They're not that important, you know?
Yeah.
Like we didn't have phones, you know?
Yeah.
It's not that, all this shit is not that important, really.
It's truly.
Because it doesn't really add to your work. Like, it doesn't add to your real purpose here. Like, what's all that? It's just really just crazy distractions. But, you know, when you come out of school, you're able to have the freedom of having everything to yourself. However, it's the control that would make you, you know, kind of determine how far you actually go. Because if you don't control how you're using the device or the phone or whatever, you know, partying and all those things, like, you don't control it, you won't have any discipline.
You go lost.
And you can't get to any goals. Like you can't actually achieve any visions that you had in mind. So I mean, just, you know, that just really taught me to an extent that about, you know, just living as a, you know, maturity. That's the word society calls it, you know. But you know, all these things is English. But I mean, that's just really what it is. Just kind of putting yourself together to be disciplined. You know, I think it really went a long way in that. Because even though I'd always been chilling, I think that's how it's meant to be. But organization
were you
is,
a big fan of the control, though? The control that came with that environment?
you know, the crazy thing, just because I am who I am, nobody can control me. So I wasn't controlled like that. You know, they think I'm controlling you, but no one's controlling me. No one. I mean, I was living every week still. You know, I was fine. I was chilling. Like, you know, but it's just life. You know how it is. When people think they give you, when places have rules, rules don't really mean anything. You know, people that want to do what they want to do will still do what they have to do.
Okay.
You know, so the control rules, it wasn't really much. I just felt there were more so guidelines. Yeah.
These are like guidelines to life.
You know what I'm
So you
saying?
get your shit together.
Exactly. So take it to, you know, as much as you can. But obviously, if you go overboard, you're gonna get expelled, which you don't want your parents to lose their money for.
All right, cool. All right, so let's talk about your work now. Let's talk about your earliest inspirations, because obviously, I don't know if it's like you said, you wanted your own planet, so you had other plans with your life. But like growing up, you understand, being a tiny little motherfucker. Like, did you see yourself doing this? Or you wanted to have your own planet?
Yeah, Dad, no. What I mean, I wanted to be an engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be an engineer. I wanted to be an electrical engineer because, which you now, I still have those aspirations for now. Just obviously on a different level, on a different.
What you want to do now? You want to put like wiring into like
No.
shirts and stuff?
But I mean, you know, I still want to work with Apple and Tesla. You know, and you know, I'm currently working on all those what I just spoke about. You know, I'm working on all those synergies that will actually make sense real time. You know, I'm also like, you know, working with my friends in the crypto space and, you know, the fintech space, obviously.
Okay.
Because of my background in engineering too, I'm able to understand that, you know, sometimes we're more than them. You know, just even without even working in that space.
Yeah, and we believe him because he just quoted Len's law.
Exactly. Proof day, receipts.
He said receipts sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I definitely plan to, use everything as much as possible.
Okay, so but like with fashion, so what was your biggest like earliest inspiration? So because you
fashion,
you your own personally,
fashion,
you
for
swaggy
me,
human being.
Yeah, no.
You understand?
I won't lie. Yeah, my earliest inspiration consciously was obviously Ugo Mozier, my cousin. You know, we're seeing him doing in 2010. I was seeing this guy doing shit with Chris Brown, doing shit. I'm like, how as a Niger guy? This is impossible. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Like, how do you do this? And then he comes to Nigeria one time, one holiday, and I'm trying on all his clothes. I'm like, fuck, man.
This
Wow,
is
I can
dope.
actually do this. I can actually wear this out all day. You know, that's how I feel. So that just kind of woke up something in me. But recently, we don't found out that, you know, our grandparents, you know, my dad's dad was a designer as well.
Oh shit.
And then I found out also my great grand aunties, well, like maybe like 8 of them were designers.
Oh,
my
smart.
mom was like artist. She paints.
Mm-hmm.
She's a great artist. So like all this thing is kind of like
Trickle down.
You know what I'm saying? So before I thought it was just things around that. Oh, maybe let's just
pick
try.
it up.
Yeah, then we pick it.
Yeah, like we pick it up. Yeah, like nah, nigga, it's in
It's
you.
been there, bro. I said one time I saw my great grandfather's book. I said saying, "Oh, what's your job? What's your job?" I see fashion design. I'm like, wow, like 8 people straight fashion designers. I'm like, wow. So this is not even me.
So they've been threading the
study
ankaras on
bro.
the fabric
I didn't
since then.
study no fashion, man. I didn't have to study shit.
Did you think like it would have been more effective if you did? Like,
Nah. I think we have been cool, but I don't really care to study fashion, like, cause, bro, the ideas I have for fashion is
ridiculous.
Infinite. Cause I mean, you know, it just goes down to my ethos. I mean, the idea of doing the brand in the first place to show what we as Africans can create.
Yeah.
And obviously that's infinite. Like we're better than any Gucci's or any McQueen's or any
whatever.
You know, where the apex, like where the source.
For sure.
You know, this is where we start. This is where it started
Talk your
from. Clothing
shit, my
started
guy.
from here. So
Yeah.
like what the essence of it. And imagine a continent of 2 billion people where there's no single fashion house where you can actually go to and efficiently get what you want. 2 billion people, like no single fashion house caters for that. And then I'm looking, I'm like, wow, look at my shorts.
2 billion. That's a lot of sex,
2
bro.
billion. You get me?
That's a lot of African sex.
They don't get 2.5 billion now.
We counting.
Bro, and there's no single, let's say you just even cater for even 2% of that population. Imagine doing that. You know, because that's what Zara is doing. Zara is opening factories everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're actually owning the back
Stores
end.
everywhere, yeah.
Man, not some stores, some of the factories is Inditex, is textiles that's giving him the billions, you know, because you're taking care of an ecosystem that is infinite. You know, it can never ever end. So in terms of styles, in terms of aesthetic, like the juice can never finish from me.
Never.
Even without studying it, because there's too many combinations and too many things. I'll take it to the 50s. We'll mix Asia with Nigeria. We'll make Asia with Europe. You know, we'll make, bro, we'll never see.
This guy said they never
Why
see.
when we started?
This guy said they never see.
We're just looking for money, man. When we get money, we're gonna see what fashion is really about. Because I believe it's a $1 trillion industry that, you know, if focused on, and I mean over time people understand it more. But I mean clothing is really crazy. And right now I feel like there's some form of monopoly or like capitalism that's going on somewhere that doesn't make, you know,
It's shit imbalanced.
shit isn't balanced for shit. For shit.
Are we talking about like in Nigeria or just in like
just in the world? Because like look at how many clothes here. Look at all of us are wearing clothes here, but how many of us are making them here? I'm wearing Iron Official. I'm wearing fully Iron Official. I made everything. But how many clothes here are already made here?
Yeah, you can shit on us here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I bought this in
America.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy to me because,
It's not that expensive, guys. Don't worry.
bro, but it's crazy to me because imagine if you could actually buy it here.
Yeah.
Like
Good
that's,
point.
you'll be so happy. And imagine you can buy it cheap here too. You'll be so happy. Everything's convenient. These are easy business avenues that no one just cares about for some reason.
And that's the space your head is at right now.
That's where my head is at right now. And I'm like, why doesn't no one care about that? So I feel like there's some.
But we do have like, but on that scale that you're talking about, we definitely don't.
saying.
Yeah, but we do have like some saying better brands that are just
Bro,
popping up.
if I
and
tell you now that I have one artist that it sounds like it has a hit song, bro, it released $1 million. Quick. It just it for foolish song that might never work. Foolish. Bro, they'll give artists $10 million
but
for dumb, regular ass basic song.
hey, but yeah, you don't want to do that though. Don't put it in this like don't like.
Bro, it fucks me up. Doesn't make sense.
All right, cool. I hear you, but don't do that. Don't like put it on the same.
I do
on the same
because I work
table.
in both spaces.
Okay.
I work in both spaces on the highest level.
Okay.
So I see, I'm like,
The
this is
fashion kind of
interesting.
pushes the music too on a certain
It
level.
does. No, it does. It does do that. But I'm like, they don't care how much you make. They don't want to know. They're like, okay, oh, you say, oh yeah, you have a fashion house. Oh, nice, cool. And half of that is, I get 100 million from. They don't give a damn. And it's so crazy because people are wearing clothes.
Is that why you stop like styling like music videos?
No, I mean, I
still
started
do
styling,
music
I
videos?
started styling music videos really because of I think it's called the artist maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The music was just too much and it was kind of confusing. Styling music videos too, and then the fashion brand too kind of kicked off more.
Okay.
So it just made more sense to focus on that. But I think mine was that.
Basically,
I don't think I have time to
he's
styling.
saying that if he wants to do the video, the budget has to be right.
Exactly.
But right on. Right. I'm like today. I'm your. What did they call him? I did translate
translator.
for you. Yeah. Even though you speak in English, but I'll speak the English too.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, minus that, I'm supporting my friends generally too. Just anyone that I like that asks me, oh, I want to do this. You know, I'm always open to. You know, obviously, I'm not trying to give anyone an American price.
Okay. What you're saying now is like iron official way. We looking at it on some like world domination.
Bro, that's exactly what it is with the
factory
fashion.
in every single region of the world. If that's
No, not in the world, bro. It has to be kept in Africa.
Africa.
We're gonna have factories in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Kenya.
mm-hmm.
You understand?
and
Like,
can export to the world.
exactly. That's the plan. It has to be in Africa. We're not taking it anywhere.
Nobody's going anywhere.
You understand? The highest thing we're gonna bring here is maybe some textile.
Maybe.
Yeah, you know, just because we require way more machinery to provide produce that kind of textile.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the highest thing we're gonna import. But in terms of production, in terms of because we have to give back, bro.
Mhm.
People have to feed their family. Like with all these things we're doing, we're not doing. It looks like small business, but not many families. I'm feeding like so many chains of families
There you go.
that just from having this hobby.
Yeah.
You know, it's more than a hobby now. This is like I said, it's a big business. So
Yeah.
like we have to treat it that way.
$1 trillion business.
You know, we have to treat it that way. Like we have to just keep on keeping on.
I like that.
Well, yeah, man, that's my drive with the fashion. Yeah,
Yeah. Let me find you in trouble. I always say this. I'm bringing it back home. Not every stylist is stylish.
right.
And a lot of them don't get it. Do you understand? And we can tell just from IG. IG is
Facts.
like everybody's lookbook right now.
Facts.
So we can tell. Like, you're stylish ass motherfucker.
That's
Because
right.
you don't really have to do too much.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Like, it's cool. There's some people, I don't really want to say that name. They're not
Exactly.
stylish.
You can't say their names. Yeah.
But guess what?
Yeah.
They can style people.
Hmm.
It doesn't look good on them, but they can style people. That they can put people together.
Right.
We know them.
Hmm.
You understand? And it's a different kind of level. You understand? I didn't really understand this before, but now I totally do. I'm like, okay, cool, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look good on you when you wear it, but when you put it on somebody else and you help the person arrange with the colors,
Yeah.
you understand? It always makes sense.
Right.
But this is where I'm going to.
Yeah.
I know that we like to do things on an elaborate way, right? But what exactly am I getting in trouble with this ball?
Yeah, you're good.
What exactly do we gain from the elaborate red carpet outfits when they are themed movie premieres?
Like,
For example,
yeah.
Wakanda.
Okay.
Why do we have to go the extra?
Miles.
What is, bro? Do you even watch the movie premiere of the actual in America? They wear suits and gowns, bro. They keep it clean as, bro. So I'm not in the fashion world, so
Right.
make me
Understand.
understand, bro.
Right.
Why are we like, bro?
So I mean,
I think like you should leave the glam for like the award ceremonies. It's
Exactly.
okay. We can do that for like AMVC.
I mean, first of all, and I know for a fact that people who bring up those type of suggestions are not in the fashion world either. You know, that is more so commercial, business. It's just more of a business standpoint because culturally it makes sense and they want to always make it look like a festival type celebration. So I guess that's the direction they're going for.
So it's like basically it's an umbrella of just capitalism.
Exactly. One, and then two, it's also like meant to be a show.
Okay.
Yeah, it's meant to be a show because that's what it's a red carpet show. You're meant to, wear what will look dramatic enough, So that's meant to be one event, and then the film another event, So that's just the idea of it. How Africans do Owambe and So basically, so
it's kind of really
it's
relative.
Owambe of
But now at the same time,
film, basically.
Can we just get it right?
Exactly. So it boils down to different levels, but I think we're getting higher.
Yeah.
We're getting better every year because it boils down to the budget, bro. That's what I was gonna tell you. That's what I wanted to say. It just boils down to the budget, man. Like, is there money? Is there budget? Where would these actresses and actors actually get the funds? Are their films actually making a lot of money? And is there budget to actually pay their stylists? You know what I'm saying? So like, it just boils down to the level. So I think we're getting there. It gets better every year, small. The production is getting better.
For
This
sure,
year,
for
Amazon
sure.
came here.
Yeah.
Now they're about to have Afrif. I'm working with the Afrif team as well.
Yeah.
Doing some parties for them. Like Afrif is about to go incredible.
Bro, didn't you do VVS?
Yeah, I did VVS. That's our debut show this year.
Yes, let's
It's
celebrate
about to be
that.
a next level.
Let's talk about that, please.
Yes,
Please.
absolutely. And then we'll talk about the music.
That's a
So we
milestone.
have to go to the music, which is very, very important at some point.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, VVS was next level. That's been, our birth child. Was the first version of it was in 2019. We did a show called Influence Fashion Show. We did it in Banana Island. We got a few brands like Jameson and Tiger Beer and Ayo to support at the time. So that one was just unofficial at the time.
Okay.
We thought it was incredible, great attendance. Like, yeah, it was actually next level. It really brought us to, we knew we had arrived after that show. After that, that's right after that, we went to LA to put the clothes in the store. But
see how everything just after that one we just went to LA. because basically we just entered the bus to LA. No, because we fly. After that one we just woke up, we just said, all right.
But it was basically right after that show. We're going to church.
It's okay. You can stunt on us. You're allowed to. Carry on.
The idea is really after that first version was just unofficial, we thought to do this year, celebrate brands that we think are equally as, brands, entities, individuals that we think are equally as dope. And we want them to have as much exposure to, because after LA, we just realized we're getting, interest and exposure that we think our friends should, be a part of as well. So, that was just the idea really to expose art, fashion, music, and technology.
Okay.
The first, it was meant to be a 2-day event, but we just did it for 1 day this time. Because budget, yeah.
Budget now your mates.
It's crazy.
Budget's now your
the
mates.
1 day budget would cost like 3 days event budget. So it was so it was incredibly crazy. It was amazing. So it started with the art event, obviously.
Yeah.
We had artists like Ken Nwadiobu, who's really dope. He's currently in London, in Royal Arts College in London, one of the biggest art colleges in the world. Then Ion Fair, we had Ion Fair is really doing a lot of epic stuff. She's a young designer, and I think she was under Ken's collective too at the time. And we had a couple dope artists. So we had like Don Jazzy, Olamide, all those brothers coming through and really appreciating their work and just appreciating what the younger generation is doing in real time, because it's really changing. Before, it was just the artists. Just the musicians. Yeah. But now at least the artists too are getting that proper international light. There was a lot before, but the younger ones even. Because it used to be a thing of, let's get, 35 and above, based on, you just respect your work. But now the younger people are actually saying they work for $15K, $10K dollars, which was just really interesting to see. So after that, we had the fashion show, which showed obviously our brand, unofficial. And then we had from Grayscale, it's a brand from LA. And then we had Ray Lagos, which is a really dope brand from here. TJ Who, super dope. T.I. Nathan, super dope as well. And then Kadiju. Yeah, super dope. So we got like
T.I. Nathan, I see they wait to. I'm waiting.
So we got
this
like
is a direct message to T.I. I'm okay.
Tayo, I beg, come through for my guy, please.
I
Come
know like
through for your brother.
I know like Wala.
Well, we got about 6 of our friends, as well to showcase their epic collections on the runway, and it was so beautiful. Like the setup was like never seen at all before. And
I saw it. He paid me gone. I was in
you were in the abroad. Yeah. But next one,
I was in the Big Apple.
It's gonna be a bigger one. It's gonna be a bigger one.
I was supposed to walk that show too.
He was supposed to walk that show. But next one, I'm saving it for the bigger one. So it's all good. It's all good. Let's Let's not tell them too much. Let's not tell them too much.
You understand?
But it's about to come. VVS, as the name says, is VVS. The idea was very, very superior. Which is what the word means. We believe that's what our art and just everything we portray is, but the world tries to make it look otherwise. Yeah, man.
I like that.
So more to come, man.
That's really dope, man. Super proud of everything you do, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Like, that's really crazy because, man, and the way you do your stuff, like you do it in your own way and everything just...
Bro, God is good, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like it came quick. This was meant to happen.
Of course.
It was meant to happen last December. December. But budget, you already know. And then the sponsors were, they weren't too comfortable at the time. But thank God, a couple months after, they definitely came through. And, and now everyone is so inspired
man,
to keep making it happen.
Yeah, man. So, man, big yourself up, brother. Like, the way you do them it's amazing.
I appreciate
and,
you, man. It's you that inspires me, man.
Dude,
inspire me to keep it moving.
You don't start.
Keeps it moving.
You don't start. Make I tell you something,
Appreciate
right? there's something YC always tells me, and it's crazy. YC will
Tell
say,
me.
"May they be like, say they go, they do like say they know they watch, but guess what? They watch." I'm telling you, my guy. So as you're winning, you're doing all this
I
stuff.
appreciate
Trust
that,
me,
man.
bro. People watching you, man, and
I
you're
appreciate
doing it,
that.
and it's not. And
Thank
this,
you, man.
as I this soften you, are the na shirt I need. Just I mean, like all this
Hey,
thing,
he's-
you just tell me say,
I got you. Done.
Okay, cool.
Done. I'm telling you now.
I'll probably wait for the next episode.
You get me?
Yeah.
Done. 2000%.
He said, "I done.
I even have one in mind already.
Already, Abi.
Yes, sir.
Fits me, Abi.
No,
Got you,
I
my
got
guy.
you.
Got you,
I
my
got
guy.
I got you.
I swear. So, Iron Official, what's the do you guys have like an official handle or something that people that can
Iron officials, I.N the official.
I.N
the official.
the official
Yeah.
on everywhere.
I.N official, yeah. Everywhere. Then the website is I-N official.
Oh, so people can also what they can
order
Order.
online, yeah.
You can
But
order
it is-
online. It's
yeah.
on demand.
It's just a bit pricey for in Naira sometimes, but it's not that bad.
He said it's
Just a bit.
so. How much is your cheapest shirts?
On the website, maybe like, okay, we had some good shirts that were more so message shirts that we sold for 20K at the time.
20,000 naira.
Yeah, these are shirts that
Okay.
said Jesus was black.
Oh, I
that
remember
shirt?
them.
And then the shirt that says you either support women or you don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, but you don't sell them anymore.
We don't sell the shirts right now, but
Okay.
we're gonna do another statement tee soon. We call them statement tees.
Okay.
So we're just gonna do a few more soon. You know, the idea is just to keep reiterating our purpose.
And I really like our purpose.
Very, very key, man. Very, very key. Very, very key.
I like that. One, let me ask you this. This is like a broader question because of what you're in with fashion and everything. So, like, what exactly is fashion to you? Because people see it from different angle.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, and the way you broke down the journey and what you are doing, you've put in music, you've put in tech, you've put in arts. You understand? So basically, what is fashion the gateway to the entire platter for you?
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think it's definitely the vehicle to the entire you know, you need to study one thing perfectly to understand everything.
Okay,
Because you can't study everything in the world.
there you go.
However, if you know one thing perfectly,
Mm-hmm.
you can easily mirror that to another thing and
There you
kind
go.
of understand it. That this is acting this way because of this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, having this experience with fashion has given me an avenue to be able to even execute even with the music projects, with the art projects, with anything, just because I know how to curate things on a level that I want them to be. You know?
Okay,
Yeah.
I like
Did
that.
we speak about the music at all yet?
I asked you about the music.
Did we?
Yeah,
When?
what's up with the music?
Oh shit. Yeah, man. That's a whole other interview, no?
Okay, I got time.
Bro, the music.
Give me like 5 minutes with the music. What's up with the music?
Yo, man. Where should we start from for the music, sir?
What exactly are you doing with the music? Are you labeling up? I be you this? I know, say you get people around you where they sing plenty.
Oh yeah, no, okay. So I mean, so the history of the music actually started, like I said, from the fashion.
Okay.
It was just a thing of me working with a lot of artists at the time. And then I met Runtown in
Yes, your guy.
in 2014.
Yeah.
And then we started working at the time, and then I realized he also needed some help on the management side.
Okay.
Because we're working on the fashion, we're doing more of creative direction for his music videos. Fast forward 2015, I realized I need some help on the management side.
Mm-hmm.
Then I take over management too by 2016, and then that's just been a ride from there, handling for like bookings, doing his tour management, doing his on the business side and also on the record side, and just handling all his relationships.
So you want to do more of that, right?
So I mean, so that's kind of how it started,
Okay.
because I mean, I didn't want to see myself getting in the music space in the
Okay.
first place.
Okay.
So after that, I mean, obviously, the whole story with the old labels and things. So we went on to launch our own label in 2018. We registered the label here. I registered the label in America as well, but we launched it in LA in
Oh.
2018. So we did a big party at the time. We invited all them Asa and our friends and our co.
Yeah, you didn't invite us. It's okay.
You're not around.
It's okay.
I actually
No,
invited you. I actually let it go to you. I actually invited you
Which party?
in LA. I told you now. I
Was
sent you
I-
the thing. You were
Well-
not around.
Where was I?
I don't know where you were, but them Issa and Tito were around that time. You know what I'm saying?
This guy's lying.
It's just vexing.
Yeah.
But after the label launch, I mean, it just kind of showed us, where we're at and what we had to do, because we had a management partnership at the time in LA with a company called Madden Co.
Mhm.
And Madden is owned by Joel and Benji Madden. So Joel and Benji are like rock star brothers of Good Charlotte brand, huge legends.
I know
Like,
Good Charlotte.
You know Good Charlotte, right?
Mhm.
So Joel is married to Cameron Diaz and Benji is married to Nicole Richie. To Nicole Richie. So they're like Hollywood. So they connected us to the best people, you know, at the time. Just the relationships there was just so premium. So we had a relationship for like a year.
Are they related to Madden, the NFL?
Oh,
Probably.
I don't know Madden in the NFL, to be honest. I never
The game, the guy, there's a guy that they named the game after.
I don't watch American football, man.
All right, cool. It's
You know
fine.
what I'm saying?
It's fine.
But, well, I mean, after that, it
You
just
don't watch
kinda
any
showed
sports
us-
in general, I know.
Dad.
Yeah, he sucks. He has 2 left legs. He sucks.
After they just kind of showed us, you know, where we were at with the music. Because, I mean, Afrobeats wasn't too understandable in LA. But it's this
At that time.
Caucasian guys, they loved us. You know, at the time, we have to introduce and say, you don't know what you did song Whiskey, you know Whiskey, those kind of things. You know, it was so hard.
in the beginning, because
It
there's
was
so
bro, in 2017, these guys didn't know nothing about this thing. Like, only even, you know, few people had only few artists,
yeah.
you know, were in America at the time.
only a few people actually even did like big shows in LA.
You know what I'm
at that
saying?
time.
Or even had any big, you know, affiliations. You know, after I came back to from all those trips, I started connecting more with my friends too. That were here.
Okay.
You know, connected more with we were doing C2 at the time. That's when we did Star Science too.
Yeah, my jam.
Yeah, because
I don't know why he wasn't in that video. I'm still mad. I'm still mad at it. Like, you guys make some decisions that affect us
more
fans.
to come.
Odunsi, most talented. I'm
More
heartbroken.
to come. No, we didn't just posted pictures. They're working on something again, no?
The 2 of them.
Yes.
Okay.
They're both working on
So
something again.
is Ron dropping anything anytime soon?
So Runtown is dropping an album this November. for
Hopefully.
sure. No, 2000% dropping an album.
November 2022.
No, November 2022. Guaranteed.
No, not November 2023.
November.
Not November 2024.
November 2022.
November 2022.
We're ready to give you guys some juice.
November
some flavor.
2022.
Absolutely.
Alright,
You know,
oh my God.
our purpose right now is just to keep making sure we own this Afrobeat space properly, you know,
There you go.
and not keep signing everything off.
That's very important.
Yeah.
But that's a conversation for another day.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's very important.
Exactly. Very key.
Because at some point
We have to own it.
yeah, because right now we do not own a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And-
We own the look on the number.
Yeah.
You understand? But we do not own the
We need-
number.
Yeah, we need less.
Yeah. So
I mean, obviously, every superstar needed a major deal to blow up. There's
Yeah.
no single superstar in this world
yeah.
that blew up.
Right
without a
now,
major deal.
as
Yeah.
we speak, probably everybody that used to do independently signed.
Right. However,
Everybody.
you have to be
Understand
in
the
control.
swag.
Yeah, no, be in control of what the relationship is and make sure you can get out of it, you know, easily.
Mhm.
Because you don't want to, you don't want to fight with anyone. You know, it's art, so you don't want to have to fight with anyone. Everything should just be be good energy all through for it to flow. You don't want any breaks in between your careers. So it's just very important. Just take your time off to understand any relationships you're keeping.
I go. Oh yeah, now Mr. Mogul, billionaire, fashion, Bitcoin, crypto. What did they do again? At night, he's a pimp as well. In the daytime,
For sure, I'm a pimp all day.
Magic Don Juan. You understand? With the pants and the rings.
Hey, this is crazy.
He's still owing me some
Yo,
outfit, but yeah, I rock with my guy.
Man. I appreciate he so much, man. This is a legend, doing so much for the culture, changing the game for real since day.
Yeah, man.
This man's face alone has held down the culture like for forever. Just keep doing
He
it, bro.
said forever, bro.
Bro,
Like, I'm
forever.
from, like,
Fact,
Stone
since I was a
Age.
baby.
Oh,
And I don't know how you don't get old. Since I was a baby, I've been seeing my brother on TV. And he's been holding us down, man.
Yeah, man.
We really appreciate that, man.
My
I'm
guy.
happy. I'm happy he's just doing, you know, the big things we plan for him to do now. Look,
You know the vibes.
He's the big apple with apple all day now. You know, doesn't have our time
in
anymore.
the big.
You know, but I mean, like, we move. We're happy for our brother. We keep praying for more things to come.
Yes,
We're
sir.
outside.
I
bro.
like that. And guess what?
Blessings,
I didn't
man.
even have to
Appreciate
pay
you,
him to
man.
say that. That's crazy.
I love you, bro. You don't have to pay me shit, cause bro, this is
Yeah,
facts.
yeah,
I didn't
man.
even say enough. You guys haven't heard nothing. You haven't heard nothing.
That's crazy,
But
man.
yeah, man.
Remember,
Thank you,
my
guys.
peoples, subscribe, like. We
Please
love you.
subscribe. You guys tell your
Peace.
friends, your family members, everyone. Tell the people that you're voting with. I mean, go out and vote too, more importantly. But tell people you're voting with to subscribe.
Yeah. Peace and love.